Hello everyone, this is SNIGDHA MOHAPATRA intern at LEXCLIQ. In my previous video, I had talked about the power to call for information, inspect books, and conduct inquiries in a company. In this video, I will be talking about the powers of the inspector inspecting a company and what are the duties cast upon the directors, officers, employees of the company to assist in such inspection conducted by the inspector. Now, what are the powers that an inspector holds? First, power to make copies. A person making the inspection under this section may, during the course of the inspection, make or cause to be made copies of books of account and other books and papers. Second, power to place identification marks. The inspector may, during the course of inspection, place or cause to be placed any marks of identification thereon in token of the inspection having been made. Third, powers of civil courts. Subsection 3 of Section 207 provides that notwithstanding anything contained in any other law for the time being in force or any contract to the contrary, any person making an inspection shall have the same powers that are vested in a civil code under the Code of Civil Procedure 1908 while trying a suit in respect of the following matters, namely 1. The discovery and procedure of books of account and other documents at such place and such time as may be specified by such person. 2. Summoning and enforcing the attendance of persons and examining them as on oath. 3. Inspection of any books, registers, and other documents of the company at any place. Now, the fourth power is powers to search and seizure. Under Section 209, subsection 1, if the registrar or inspector making inspection has reason to believe that books and papers of a company or relating to the key managerial personnel or any director or auditor or of a company or company secretary in practice are likely to be destroyed, mutilated, altered, or falsified, he may, after obtaining order from the special court for seizure of such books and papers, enter and search the place or places where the relevant books or papers are kept and seize such books and papers. The company is allowed to take copies or extract from such books or papers at its cost. For every search and seizure under this section, the provisions of the Code of Criminal Procedure 1973 shall apply. The books and persons and papers seized shall be returned to the company as soon as possible, but within 180 days. Before returning the books and papers, the person making the inspection may take copies of it or extract from them or place identification mark on them. If such books and papers are needed again, the same may be called again for a further period of 180 days. Penalty for default. The following penalties have been prescribed for default. Failure to furnish information under Section 206. A company and every officer of the company who is in default which fails to furnish any information or explanation or produce any document required under Section 206, she shall be punishable with a fine which may extend to a rupee 1 lakh and in case of a continuing failure with an additional fine which may extend to rupee 500 for every day after the first during which the failure continues. Default under Section 207. Disobeying the direction issued by the registrar or the inspector under Section 207 shall make the director or the officer liable with imprisonment which may extend to 1 year and with fine which shall be not less than rupees 25,000 but which may extend to rupees 1 lakh. A director or an officer of the company which has been convicted of an offence under Section 207 shall on and from the date on which he is convicted be deemed to have vacated his office as such and on such vacation of day shall be disqualified from holding an office in any company. Now, what are the duties of directors, officers, employees of the company during an inspection? Subsection 1 of Section 207 casts a duty on every director, other officer, or employee of the company to produce to the person making inspection all such documents and to furnish him with any statement or information or explanation relating to the affairs of the company in any form that has been asked. Further, it shall also be the duty of every director or officer or employee of the company to give to the person making inspection under this section all kinds of assistance in connection with the inspection which the company may reasonably be expected to give. Thank you so much for watching the video. Please subscribe to the channel and keep watching.